What's going on, guys? My name is Rorah. I just want to make this quick little video talking about kind of what's been happening over the last few days. My ass kind of just woke up as well, so if I sound off to any of the people that I play with consistently, that's probably why. Over the last few weeks, my mom, she injured her back last Thursday, I think that is, and I actually took her into the hospital, not yesterday, but 2 days ago, and she was really worried about a lot of things because the way that she injured her back, she actually, she herniated a disc. So with that, when you herniate a disc, it basically means the squishy part in between your two vertebrae ends up slipping out of place, and it causes a lot of muscle pain and muscle tension and a lot of other things that could end up and could lead to a very bad outcome. And with that, we went into the hospital and we actually sat and talked with the physician about everything, and we were told by the physician that our biggest fear wasn't actually going to come true. Like, we were told that she wasn't going to need to go in for surgery, hopefully. Basically, they're just going to watch over her, and I'm just going to watch over her and see how she does over the next 6 weeks. But even after the first, 3 or 4 days here, I've already noticed that my mom's improved drastically. Like, she's been on a couple medications just to help with any sort of muscle tension and muscle pain. So, with that being said, everything is looking like it's going to be okay. And that's like amazing news. You guys don't even understand. I don't think I've ever seen my mom so heartbroken in her entire life and worried about what's going to happen to her. Because when an injury like this does happen and you start looking at surgery, she would have been looking at surgery, and then after that physiotherapy for 6 months to a year, which means she would be out of work and most likely lose her job, and that would mean that we most likely lose our house, and all of the bills and everything else would then end up falling onto me and my stepdad. But like I just said, luckily that isn't going to be the outcome, and the meds that she's on, they're helping so much. So, somebody answered my prayers for that, because I was so scared about my mom. Over the last couple of weeks, though, aside from my mom getting her injury, I do suffer to some extent with seasonal depression, and with that, it basically causes me not to want to play. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to do anything. I just want to go to work, and it makes you think of a lot of bad things about yourself and about the people around you. It makes you feel like you're worthless, and that anybody who tries to help you, they're wasting their time, because you basically feel like you aren't worth anything. You're not worth somebody else's time. You're not worth being helped. You're not worth doing anything proper, and any sort of little task that you may mess up in that feeling, it feels like there's 1,000 pounds on your shoulders, like you cannot get out of it. And it basically stems from, because I'm Canadian, and a lot of times now that it's winter, there's a heavy overcast for days on end, which means that I do not see the sun. I wake up in the dark, I go to work, I spend the entire time in a shop, so I don't go outside for my work, and then afterwards, by the time I'm off work again, like on my way home, it's already pitch black. And it's not even that bad yet, but it is going to eventually get that bad as we're heading into December, and then we're heading into the really bad parts of winter up in Canada here. And we end up starting, we sometimes see minus 40 degrees Celsius without the wind chill, minus 50 with it, just where I live. And then you add the 40 kilometer per hour winds that just throw snow into your face and throw ice everywhere, and it's absolutely terrible where I live here for when it comes to winter. So I have been on meds though for a little while, and everything seems to be like it's turning out quite good for me lately. But other than that, some positive feedback from my mom, some positive feedback from me that I'm not actually going through that right now anymore, and I'm slowly getting better, as well as my mom is slowly physically getting better. One other really good thing is I ended up buying a new computer yesterday, which is absolutely amazing. I haven't had a new computer in about 5 years, and the one that I did have, I couldn't even watch YouTube videos on. It would take probably 20 minutes just to buff the whole video, and even when it did buff the video, I couldn't even watch it in an HD setting. I had to watch it in 480p, and even then the audio would play on the videos, but the video would actually just skip. It would stop, start, skip, stop, start, skip, and it got really, really annoying. So luckily, because I do have the job that I have, thank you whoever blessed me with that, I was able to go out and get a new computer, so I'm actually recording this on it right now, and this does mean that I'll actually be able to start pushing out a little bit more content. So for anybody who does watch my YouTube videos, anybody who's been asking me when my next upload is going to be, it's probably going to be today, considering now I can render a video in 5 minutes, even if the video is like 10 minutes long, which is mind-blowing to me. This is probably the best computer I've ever had, so everyone definitely stay tuned. But other than that, I basically just wanted to make this video just explaining what was going on with me, and anybody who I consistently play with will actually know this already. So a little bit deeper of a explanation in this video for anybody who follows me on Twitter or anybody who watches the odd YouTube video that I actually put out. So other than that, I hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay here, and I'm sorry for talking so long. I'll talk to everybody soon. Peace.
Mother, I do not want to talk to you on the phone. You call me every day. I just... fuck it. Hello? Hello?
How are you?
My fingers are cold, and I finally have a night to myself. How are you?
Oh, I'm good.
That's good.
Where are you?
Home.
You're at home?
Yes.
Oh. Didn't sound like you're at home. Sounds like you're in the car.
No, there's just a war going on in front of me.
There's a war going on. What?
In front of me. It is called World War II.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I see. Did your afternoon go better?
Yeah, considering the last, like, hour and a half, we had no cars to do at all, and I was kind of liking it because it got my boss off my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. It was actually really nice. How was yours?
Alright.
Yeah? That's good.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't complain at all.
Yeah.
I think my, one of my coworkers smokes weed, like, quite a bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because, like, we left a car running because one of my other coworkers had to go pick up a lady so she could come to her car. And, yeah, one of the girls at the office, she's like, comes up to me, she's like, am I just, like, really, really high right now? Or is that car running? And I was like, are you really, really high? And she just went silent. So, something tells me she smokes a little good, you know what I mean?
Yeah. During work time, or?
So far I haven't smelled weed, but I'm pretty sure I've seen her, like, rush to her car during lunch, so...
Uh-oh.
I don't know, maybe she is, maybe she isn't, I don't really care. As long as, like, it doesn't affect me in the long run, she can get as blitzed as she wants to.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yep.
Just giving you a heads up that Gabe for a couple weeks will be coming home in the evening.
A couple weeks?
Or two, yeah, he'll just be home in the evening. Like, meaning he's not gonna use the car. Nothing like that.
I know, that means that, like, me and my girlfriend, like, if we wanted to have a sleepover, we couldn't, and it's just because he's gonna be home for, like, 2 hours. That's actually so depressing.
Well, he's home for a couple of hours, Chandler. Like, literally, he'll be gone first thing in the morning.
No, I know, I totally get that, but it's like, oh, wanna have a sleepover? Almost.
Okay, well...
Mom, hey, You really suck at knowing when I'm kidding lately. I don't know what's wrong with you today. Or like,
Well, I think you're muffling when you're talking. That's all I hear. So I can't even hear your phone voice.
oh.
Enemy care package observed. Deny the enemy
This is
resupply.
why I told you, like, car talking is not good talking.
Well, I'm on speakerphone, so it's a little difficult for me to understand or hear your
Counter
phone.
recon aircraft ready for flight.
Okay.
But no, like, it's really not going to be a big deal. He's still technically working, and it's not for sure going to be 2 weeks. It might only be a week.
Yeah.
For the extent of the cleanup that they've got to do, right? And then after that, he's going up to 4.5, which is even further away than the place he's at right now.
Fair enough.